Welcome to part 2 of the previous video. It is our hope that you enjoyed the first part. So without saying much, let's dive into the video. Starting us off at number 10 is the legendary Subaru Impreza. To the Subaru boys, this will be an interesting topic. This is the 5th generation that is released in two variants, namely the sedan, which is the sports version, and the hatchback, which is the base model. The 5th generation has been in production since 2016. It comes with improved fuel efficiency, improved aerodynamics, upgraded interior, and advanced safety feature, which involves the Subaru EyeSight that comes as a standard feature. This technology monitors the traffic movement, optimizes cruise control, and warns you when you are swaying out of your lane. This comes in 5 grades, which are categorized by their engine sizes. The grades are 1.6i, the 1.6iL, the 2.0 EyeSight, 2.0 IS, and the premium grade, which is the 2.0 IS EyeSight. Depending on the grade, you have an option of choosing between an automatic CVT transmission and a 6-gear manual transmission. The base trims comes with 16-inch alloy rims, but the premium grade has 17-inch alloy rims. Within the category of cars, the Subaru Impreza has the most spacious interior with ample head and legroom. The space still remains the same whether you opt for the sedan or a hatchback. The base trims comes with a 6.5-inch multifunctional touch display, while the Sport and Limited editions has an 8-inch multifunctional touch display. The boot in the hatchback is not big enough but could be increased by folding forward the back seats to get 345 liters of cargo space, while for the sedan, the boot space is limited. When it comes to fuel economy, the Subaru boys will have to dig deep into their pockets as the cars have an average fuel consumption of 15 kilometers per liter, although we all know that Subaru is fuel thirsty. You must be wondering how much it will cost you to acquire one of these cars. For the 2014-2016 models, the price ranges between 1.9 to 2.4 million. For the 2017-2019 models, the price ranges between 2.7 to 3.3 million, while for the 2020-2021 models, the price ranges between 3.5 to 3.6 million.
At number 9, we have the Mazda Axela or the Mazda 3. It's a car on our Kenyan roads, and oh my, the car looks very sleek. The first generation came out between 2003 and 2008, and you can tell by how different it looks from the current one, the 2014 model. The car came in two trims, the hatchback and the sedan, so it all depends with an individual taste. What's your taste, hatchback or sedan? The engine ranges from 2000 to 2200 cc and it will do 14 kilometers per liter. It's a common car in Kenyan roads, so spare parts are easily available. It's a 5-seater car suitable for a young family. The 2007 to 2010 version will cost you between 600 to 800k, but the 2015 version will cost you between 1.5 million to 1.7 million. So, what's your take on our number 9? Would you buy it or it's not worth it? Let's know your views in the comments section.
At number 8, guys, is a car that was born out of a partnership between two giant car makers, that is Toyota and Subaru. Oh my, the fruits of this partnership was a car that confused many of us on the roads. You could easily mistake it for Toyota Ractis. The car is none other than Subaru Trezia. The only distinguishable feature between the two cars is the emblem and the branding. Its production started in 2008 and ended in 2016. When selecting this car, you have 3 trims to choose from, which are Trezia I, Trezia IL, and Trezia 1 Type Euro. With all these trims, you have an option of choosing between a 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive. Let us now talk about what most of us are interested in, the engine. The capacity of Trezia's engine ranges from 1.3 to 1.4 liters for different versions. This car has excellent performance and impressive fuel efficiency. This is good news for most of us who are always interested in fuel-efficient cars. The Subaru Trezia will take you 20 kilometers per liter of petrol depending on your driving skills. Guys, let's see what Subaru Trezia has in store for us at the interior. This car is quite accommodating. It provides convenience through its spacious and roomy interior. It has an excellent leg and headroom, both at the front and at the back seats. To complement all this, Subaru engineered the interior of this car with excellence to ensure comfort during long journeys. The boot space for this car is excellent and it's way bigger than what most hatchbacks provide. Now that we have the specs of this car, it is down to you to decide if you are going for it or not. The price for this car will range between 900,000 and 1.3 million Kenyan shillings.
At number 7, we have a sleek car called Honda Fit. This car is loved by many Kenyans due to its affordability and practicality. The first version came out in 2001 and this is how it looked. Thereafter, a lot of advancements were made which perfected its aesthetic value. The car was released in two engine sizes, that is the 1300cc and 1500cc petrol. It can do 23 kilometers per liter, which is very impressive. What else do you need as far as fuel efficiency is concerned? Many people prefer it since it has the automatic and 5-speed manual transmission. It has a good resale value and rarely breaks down. We should also not forget to mention its futuristic interior and its perfect head and leg room. This car is featuring on this list since it's very affordable. The prices will vary basing on the year of manufacture. For instance, those between 2008 and 2011 ranges from 550,000 to 800,000 Kenya shillings, while the 2015 version goes for about 1 million to 1.2 million.
At number 6 is a muscular hatchback, which I'm sure enough that most of you have seen it cruising our Kenyan roads. It's none other than the Nissan Juke. This car offers a good balance between performance and economy. Its appearance looks like a mix between a sports car and an SUV. The car comes with two engine options, the 1.5 liter and 1.6 liter engine. You should also know that you have an option of choosing between a CVT transmission and a 5-speed manual transmission, with an option of 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive. The Juke was released in 4 trims, namely the Juke 15 RS, Juke 15 RX, Juke 16 GT, and the premium, which is the Juke 16 4. And of course, the price will vary depending on the grades. As we head into the interior, let me give my honest opinion on the experience I had while driving this car. The car exceeded my expectations as its handling was top notch. Back to the interior, the front space is spacious enough with ample leg and headroom, but the downside is that the back seats are squeezed and cannot comfortably accommodate tall adults. The boot space is limited but could be increased by folding forward the back seats. So for those planning to use this car for carrying huge luggage, this unfortunately is not the right car for you. When it comes to fuel consumption, the 1.5 liter engine will do 15.9 kilometers per liter, while the 1.6 liter engine will do approximately 13.5 kilometers per liter. I know most of you expected a better fuel economy, but unfortunately, its fuel consumption is below average. Finally, how much do you think this car will cost you to acquire? Basing on the current inflation and price ranges, it will take you 1.2 to 1.6 million Kenyan shillings.
At number 5, we have one of the most compact hatchbacks existing in the Kenyan market. When it comes to looks, I'll give it 9 out of 10. Doesn't the car look nice? This is the Suzuki Swift. Its first generation came out in 2004 and thereafter several trims followed suit. The Suzuki Swift comes in three grades, namely XG, XL, and RS. The basic one has a 1.2 liter capacity, and the Suzuki Swift Sport has a 1.6 liter capacity. It also comes with a 5 and 6 speed manual transmission, which does 0 to 100 kilometers in 13 seconds. What of its fuel consumption? The 1.2 liter engine will do 23 kilometers per liter, and the 1.6 liter engine will do 16 kilometers per liter. Some of its competitors in this category will include the Toyota Passo, the Nissan March, and the Mazda Verisa. The spare parts of this car are easily available, the downside being that they are a bit expensive compared to other cars in this category. This is a 5-seater car with a very nice and spacious interior, as you can see. Prices of this car will vary basing on the year of manufacture. For instance, the 2015 to 2016 version will range from 1 million to 1.2 million Kenya shillings, while the 2017 Suzuki Swift Sport will start from 1.3 million Kenyan shillings.
My good people, let us call a spade a spade. At number 4, we are happy to say Toyota Spade is another car that could not miss in this countdown. The Spade and Port shares the same characteristics, so Toyota Porte can be given the same spot. Toyota Spade is a 5-seater minivan that is powered by either a 1.3 or 1.5 liter engine. Both runs on a CVT transmission with a 2-wheel or 4-wheel drive options to choose from. Interestingly, the Spade has a number of grades to choose from depending on your taste and preferences. The grades are Spade V, which is the base model, Spade X, Spade F, Spade Y, and Spade G, which is the luxury grade. Now let's talk about its fuel efficiency. This will put smiles on your faces. Toyota Spade is one of the most fuel efficient cars made by Toyota. The 1.5-liter engine will do 19 kilometers per liter, while the 1.3-liter engine will do an impressive 23 kilometers per liter of petrol. This is a jackpot for anyone interested in fuel-efficient cars. As an added advantage, Toyota Spade comes with the idling stop feature, which stops the engine to conserve fuel when idling. So no more worries when you get stuck in traffic. Once you slide the doors to explore the interior, you will be certainly impressed by how spacious this minivan is. The leg and headroom are well catered for thanks to its high roof and flat floor. The seats are comfortable, providing a good experience during long travels. At the passenger row, the leg room is good with enough space to stretch for all the three adults. At the boot space, it is a little bit disappointing as it is not as big as we expected. However, when extra space is needed, the back seats can be folded forward to create more space for your luggage. If you are thinking of venturing into taxi business, this can be a very good car to start with. And for the pricing, the car will set you back a few pennies. The price will range between 900,000 and 1.2 million.
We have reached at the top 3 cars on our list. A sub to our channel will be appreciated. At number 3, we have the Nissan Tiida. This car comes in two variants, the saloon, which is referred to as the Tiida Latio, and the hatchback, which is also common on our Kenyan roads. This car has two engine options. We have the 1.5-liter option and the 1.8-liter option. The car also has a 5-speed manual transmission. On its fuel consumption, the 1.5-liter engine will do 15 kilometers per liter and the 1.8-liter engine will do 12.5 kilometers per liter. When it comes to comfortability, the Tiida beats many cars within its category. It's a 5-seater car which is very spacious in its interior. The only downside of this car is its resale value, because you can get a used one at even less than 500,000 Kenyan shillings. When buying from the car yards, the 2011 version goes for about 600 to 700,000 Kenyan shillings, and the 2015 version will cost you between 900,000 to 1.2 million Kenyan shillings.
Number 2 comes with a Splash, that is the Suzuki Splash. The Splash is a successor to the Suzuki Wagon and shares the same platform as the Suzuki Swift. This car was however discontinued in 2014. This is a budget-friendly car that suits your taxi business and your personal day-to-day life activities. Without wasting much time, let's look into the car's engine. Suzuki comes with a 1000cc, 1200cc and 1300cc engines that has an option for either manual or automatic transmission. When it comes to fuel consumption, this car is simply fuel efficient. It will do an average of 15 kilometers per liter. Let us now take a look at the interior of this vehicle. It has an impressive and elegant finishing that offers plenty of legroom and headroom for all passengers. The car also provides its passengers with enough storage compartments at the door panels and at the dashboard. This car, however, comes with transmission problems and sudden loss of engine power, so you should be mindful when buying it. Suzuki Splash is a budget-friendly car and will cost you between 800,000 and 1.1 million Kenyan shillings.
Finally, we have come to our number 1 car on this list. We settled on this car because of its affordability and its fuel efficiency. What's your guess? Okay, guys, put your hands together for our number 1 car on this list. This is the 2013 Nissan March. The car is cheap to buy, cheap to maintain, and it has a perfect fuel consumption. For those who do not know, this car has been in the game for quite a long time. Its first generation was premiered in 1981, and as you can see, the car has undergone a total revolution and a change in appearance. Nissan March is at number 1, just like the Suzuki Alto, which also led in our part 1 of this video, which if you have not watched, the link will be in the description. In Kenya, this car is mostly sought out by those joining the taxi business due to its fuel efficiency. It has a 1.2-liter engine linked to a CVT transmission with a good fuel economy of a whopping 26 kilometers per liter. Its durability can be enhanced by a proper service schedule. Failure to that, you might end up digging deep into your pockets for a CVT failure or other related issues. Those below 2013 will cost you less than 600,000 Kenya shillings. Those within 2014 to 2015 will cost you about 700 to 800,000 Kenya shillings. So guys, take a bow for the legendary Nissan March. So guys, after watching part 1 and part 2 of this video, what's your take on our review? Let's know your opinion in the comment section. If you didn't watch part 1, click on the link at the right side of the screen. See you in the next one.